Welcome to Kruk and Kuip Extra Innings. As today the Giants get fucking blown out again to the White Sox 8-1. You can follow me at robiamantwitter.com and gee whiz. I mean, I'd expect a little more life out of the Giants, but this was fucking ridiculous today. This is one of those. Next time they face, they're going to have to learn with Jose Abreu. They're going to have to learn to pitch around him next time they're up, or hit him in the ribs or something. The Giants took the lead in the second inning with a home run by Jarrett Parker. Then after that, it was all Red Sox. I mean, all White Sox all the fucking time. As Chicago came back in the second inning and 5 runs, then scored another run in the fifth, and then Bochy gave Bumgarner the hook in the sixth inning. Suarez wasn't that much fucking better. 2 earned runs in 2 innings pitched. The only bright spot today, other than Parker, was Buster Posey, 2 for 3. And I think we will see. And I think during the Dodgers series, I am hopeful. I think we will see Buster Posey playing at first. As Ryder Jones definitely needs a break from. I would certainly entertain the idea of Jones and Sandoval being platoon partners at third during the Dodgers series. I think both players, their platoon. I think maybe platooning might be the best way to go at this point. Or let Kelby get more reps at third. I think most likely you're going to see Ryder Jones and Pablo Sandoval be platoon partners at third. And if Bochy doesn't make this change, but the bats just went to sleep in this series. 5 fucking hits. And I think it's time to say, I think in 2 more weeks, this nightmare season is finally over. And then who knows who will be back next year. I certainly think I don't think Hensley Mullins is coming back next year. They got to get a new hitting coach. Can't be Mullins, can't be Decker. They're gonna have to bring in somebody from outside. And I hope it's not Barry Bonds. I do not want Barry Bonds nowhere near this fucking team. I don't. I never liked Bonds. They can find a hitting coach who's not Barry Bonds. Maybe Matt Williams. But they got to bring somebody from the outside in to. But the new hitting coach has to come from the outside. I don't even think I'd bring I don't think Mark Gardner should come back next year. I really think Bochy's on the hot seat next season, and if things don't turn around next year, I think we see the Giants clean house. It may take a house cleaning to get this team back on track. But now they got to play the Dodgers, who, lucky for them, they've been really leaking oil as of late. If they can go in there, take 2 or 3 play spoiler like the Padres have been doing to other teams, I'll be happy. I'd like the Giants to play with some heart, not just mail it in for the next 3 weeks and call it a season. I really don't want to see that. Play for pride. I really don't want to see the Giants end up getting the first. At this point, the Giants are wanting that first-round draft pick, and I really don't want to see Bochy wear 100 losses. I really don't want him picking up the dubious distinction of having the worst record, because that is going to land him on the fucking hot seat next year. I think everybody's on the hot seat next season, or we see maybe nothing changes. We're going to see major changes next year. It may take major changes to. Come on. Now they got to play the Dodgers. As I said, they've got to. And their schedule against the Dodgers. And our probables for that series will be probably Kentai Maeda against Chris Stratton. Maeda's looked awful the last few games. That might be a win there. Clayton Kershaw against Ty Block. And then Wednesday will be Hu Darvish against Johnny Cueto. That'll be an ESPN game, so we might have Dave Fleming on assignment for that game. Then after that, Arizona comes to town Friday. This is the time to shine. I certainly would love to see Giants play with some heart here the last few weeks. All right, let's go around the league with other scores today and NFL scores and minor league playoff scores. The Blue Jays beat the Tigers 8-2. Your winning pitcher, J.A. Happ. Your losing pitcher, Andrew Sanchez. No, Anibal Sanchez, excuse me. Nicholas Castellanos, 2 for 3 for the Tigers. Teoscar Hernandez, 3 for 4 for Toronto. Darwin Barney, 4 for 4. Darwin Barney, 4 for 4. And Happ, not a bad day, 2 runs, 1 earned, 6 innings. Sanchez, 7 runs, 4 2/3 innings pitched. And maybe Anibal can find life as a reliever somewhere next year. The Reds beat the Mets 10-5. Your winning pitcher, Jackson Stevens. Your losing pitcher, Jeurys Familia. Tucker Barnhart, 3 for 4 for Cincinnati. Asher Wojciechowski, 3 earned runs and 2/3 of an inning pitched. Bullpen was worse for the Mets today. Paul Sewald, 3 runs and 2/3 of an inning pitched. Familia, 2 earned runs and 2 innings pitched. No, 2/3 of an inning pitched. Hansel Robles, 3 earned runs and 1 inning pitched. And the Rays salvage a game from the Red Sox 4-1. Your winning pitcher, Alex Cobb. Your losing pitcher, Rick Porcello. Wilson Ramos, 3 for 4. And in 11 innings, the Braves beat the Marlins 10-8. Your winning pitcher, Arodys Vizcaino. Your losing pitcher, Vance Worley. JT Realmuto, 4 for 6 for Miami. And Odrismar Despania, 5 earned runs and 3 2/3 innings pitched. Harlan Garcia, 3 for 3 and 3 earned runs, 2/3 innings pitched. Worley, 2 earned runs and 1/3 of an inning pitched. And for Atlanta, Matt Whistler, 2 earned runs and 1/3 of an inning pitched. And the Nationals beat the Phillies 3-2. And the Nationals are the first team to punch their ticket to the postseason they have clinched the NL East today. Your winning pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Your losing pitcher, Ben Lively. Maikel Franco 2 for 3 for Philly. Madsen 2 earned runs in 1 inning pitched, but still survived to win to get the save. And the Royals beat the Twins 11-3. Your winning pitcher Jason Vargas. Your losing pitcher Bartolo Colon. Eric Hosmer 4 for 4 for Kansas City. Alcides Escobar 2 for 3. Colon only survived 1 2/3 innings pitched. 6 earned runs in 1 2/3 of an inning pitched. John Curtis 4 earned runs in 1/3 of an inning pitched. Kevin McCarthy 2 earned runs in 1 inning pitched for Kansas City. And the Cardinals blank the Pirates and sweep the series 7-0. Your winning pitcher Michael Wacha, your losing pitcher Ivan Nova. Now St. Louis is just 2 games back of the Cubs in the N8 and the NL Central. David Freese 2 for 3 for the Pirates. Yadier Molina 2 for 3 for St. Louis. And Wacha 8 scoreless innings, not too bad. And the Brewers sweep the Cubs 3-1, and they're now 2 games back of the Cubs for the division title. Zach Davies, your winning pitcher. Your losing pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Travis Shaw 2 for 3. Hernan Perez 2 for 3 for Milwaukee. For Chicago, Rene Rivera 2 for 3. And this one just went final. The Yankees beat the Rangers 16-7. Your winning pitcher, Chad Green. Your losing pitcher, A.J. Griffin. And Gary Sanchez, 3 for 4. Didi Gregorius, 4 for 4. Aaron Judge, 2 for 2. And Sanchez had 2 home runs in this game. Judge had 2 home runs, so he's up to 41 home runs. And Austin Romine, 3 for 5. And Jordan Montgomery, only 3 earned runs in 3 1/3 innings pitched. Dylan Betances, 2 earned runs in 1 inning pitched. Griffin, 5 earned runs in 3 innings pitched. Nick Martinez, 4 earned runs in 4 2/3 of an inning pitched. Yohander Mendez, 3 runs, 1 earned in 2 1/3 innings pitched. Tyson Ross, 4 earned runs in 2 1/3 innings pitched. And I'm a little surprised they didn't throw a position player out there to pitch at that point. And they lose Roned Odor to an injury. And games currently in progress right now. The A's lead the Astros 6-1 in the bottom of the seventh as they are threatening to sweep. And the Rockies are leading the LA Dodgers 7-0, and they're in danger of being swept. The Angels are leading the Mariners in the bottom of the ninth inning 5-3. And the D-backs are leading the Padres bottom of the eighth inning 3-2. And down in the minor league playoffs today, and in the Pioneer League semifinals, right now, the Ogden Raptors are leading the Orem Owls 7-0 in the top of the third inning. And in the other bracket, the Great Falls Voyagers will play the Missoula Osprey. And in the Northwest League, Vancouver will play Eugene later today. As they are weirdly the Vancouver Canadians. They are now a single A team and no longer a triple A team. and the Eugene Emeralds. We'll play game 2 of the finals tonight at 5:05. In the New York Penn League, Staten Island beat Hudson Valley today 4-1. Your winning pitcher, Jonathan Loasiga, and Hudson Valley is part of the Tampa Bay Rays short season affiliate. And Staten Island is the Yankees single A short season affiliate. In the South Atlantic League, in the Midwest Division Championship, Fort Wayne and Dayton no score. And on the other side, Quad Cities, Cedar Rapids is leading Quad Cities 7-0 in the top of the 6th inning. In the Florida State League, it's over already. And in the California League, looks like Lancaster will play the winner of Stockton Ports and the Modesto Nuts. Okay, so it's going to be the Modesto Nuts against the Rancho Cucamonga, the Lancaster Jethawks for the single A championship. In the Texas League, Tulsa is no score between Tulsa and Northwest Arkansas. That's in the 5th inning, in the 1st inning right now. And on the other side of the bracket, Texas Double-A. In the Double-A Texas League, San Antonio is no score between San Antonio and Midland. And they are the Double-A affiliate of the Padres, with Midland, San Antonio Missions, and the Midland Rockhounds are the Oakland A's Double-A affiliate. In a winner-take-all, the winner of that series will play the winner of Northwest Arkansas and Tulsa. with Northwest Arkansas being the Naturals, the Double-A affiliate for the Royals. And Tulsa Drillers, the LA Dodgers Triple-A affiliate. Double-A affiliate, excuse me. And in the Southern League, Montgomery currently leads Chattanooga 2-1 in the end of the fourth inning. And the winner of that series will play Pensacola in the next round of the Double-A playoffs in that league. And in the Eastern League, Trenton will play Altoona for the Double-A championship in the Eastern League of Double-A baseball. Now on to Triple-A, the PCL. The Redbirds beat the Sky Sox 13-10, and Memphis will advance to the PCL finals against the El Paso Chihuahuas, against the Reno Aces. El Paso Chihuahuas, which is San Diego's AAA affiliate. So San Diego is going to have some better days coming soon. And in the International League, it will be Scranton against Durham, Scranton being the Yankees AAA affiliate. So it will be Scranton against Durham for the AAA Governor's Cup. And also earlier today, the Raiders beat the Titans 28-16. Not a bad day for Derek Carr. Yeah, Raiders beat the Titans 26-16. Derek Carr, 22 for 32, 262 passing yards, and a 114.3 passer rating. And Mariota wasn't too bad himself, 25 for 41, 256, 78.9 passer rating. Marshawn Lynch, 18 carries, 76 yards rushing. Amari Cooper, 5 receptions, 62 yards, 1 touchdown. Seth Roberts, 1 touchdown. And they didn't miss a beat on the kicking team. Giorgio Tavecchio, 4 for 4 with a long of 52, so not too bad for the Raiders today. And the defense didn't look too bad for Oakland either. They held Tennessee to 1 touchdown and 3 field goals. So I'll take it. That's better than what the Raiders looked in preseason. So not too bad of a day for the Raiders. And currently the 49ers are trailing the Panthers 23-3 in the fourth quarter with 3:43 left. And we did have one more game go final in baseball. That is the Angels The Angels beat the Mariners 5-3. And Arizona just beat San Diego 3-2. So that one is now final. And your winning pitcher, Cam Bedrosian. Your losing pitcher, Nick Vincent. And Yusmeiro Petit is now the new closer for the Angels, picking up her third save for the Angels. And Vincent, 3 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning pitch for Seattle. And the D-backs salvage one against the Padres 3-2. Your winning pitcher, Robbie Ray. Your losing pitcher, Luis Perdomo. It looks like it could be closer by committee now in Arizona for the rest of the season. All right, let's take a look at the up-to-date standings. Boston currently leads New York by 3.5 games, and New York's now 3.5 up in the first wild card. With Baltimore falling back to 500, Tampa Bay 3.5 games out, and Minnesota and Kansas City gains another game on Minnesota, winning today and back to 500. And now the Angels are just 1 game back of the wild card after winning today. Getting a little separation from Texas and Seattle at this point. And Washington is the first team to clinch their division. They win the NL East today. And Miami in danger of falling out of the playoff race at this point. And St. Louis and Milwaukee are just 2 games back of the NL Central now, after Chicago getting swept by Milwaukee. So that's going to be a fun 3 weeks to watch here. And now the Dodgers lead in first place is down to single digits. It could be only 9 games after today, with the Dodgers currently about to be swept by Colorado, and Arizona could be 9 games back of the division. So we shall see with how that wraps up. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. Together we're Giant. Keep it orange. Keep it black. Keep it orange and black. Goodbye, everybody.